welcome back to another episode of our Star Wars campaign, Project Phoenix. When last we left off, you guys had just found the location of a fallen Acclimator ship. You guys did help your informant companion, I get like an acquaintance, you helped her gain control of a bar from a pirate, and our lovable smuggler Dev Mallior, got his ship.
That ship looked pretty fast. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are thinking. That ship
You saw a part fall off of there.
Yeah, so there was less weight for speed.
You guys were just getting back to the Ripper when we ended the last session. So where you guys want to go from there is up to you. First things first, probably everybody roll Destiny points.
Destiny points. Right.
Well, I think we should probably head back to HQ and resupply and get a slight bit of medical attention for at least one of us.
My bones!
Well, a slight bit for a couple of us and a whole lot of it for...
Right. And then head out
I also got two
after
light side.
this...
One dark side, excuse me.
Okay.
Rude.
head out after
Only
this.
one.
One dark side.
Oh, there you go. Even it up.
He gets one dark side. I think that's perfectly balanced as all things should be.
I believe that is white lightning.
Yeah, but see that says one light side, but the dice on there is showing one dark side.
It's a glitch.
Yeah, just roll it
Your
on.
dice
just
roll
roll
is
it on
ass.
It
And paid money.
dark
dark
sides.
Oh.
Not perfectly balanced. It is shifted from our favor.
Yeah.
So what's it like if I roll?
So,
How'd you get lit up so
that's
bad,
what
Jester? You were supposed to be sniping on the roof.
They knew where the real threat was.
Only because I had to wait for the civvies to get out of the way.
Nobody said you couldn't be on the roof with me.
so I guess you guys were
I
heading...
did tell him to go in the front door. So.
One person said you couldn't.
So I'm assuming you guys are heading back to the Revenant. That is the closest ship that you guys could go and resupply. Anybody who is thinking of resupplying, you may just get back what you used from the last mission. So, like one stun,
Your explosive.
one explosive, whatnot.
I would like to squat in a back to tank for a night, probably.
Safe.
Although he's the one who really needs it. Just all I would like to get back is the wounds that they took from me.
I'll say you guys can sleep in a back to tank. Whoever's injured, and get those wounds back.
Due to supply shortages, you can't stay in a back tank. What kind of war is this?
We're the important soldiers. We're not grunts.
This is fucked.
While on the Revenant, Jedi Master Khan Locked is going to come up to Master Riki here and kind of ask to talk with you alone in private, away from the squad.
Alone and in private and away from the squad. That's
Shut up! You're in a back to tank.
Yeah, you have
RP with
that is exactly
We're across from each other.
Making adjustments to mechanical law.
Aren't you supposed to be asleep while in a back to tank?
It's just a reflex.
Really good
He
dream.
does do that while he's sleeping.
That's why we gave him his own quarters, his own bunk.
Certainly.
Looks over at everything going on in the medical bay. Of course.
Of course.
Yes, let's get away from these goobers.
You see, it looks like you're fitting in relatively well with the Sabre Squad, an interesting group of commandos. Definitely different from the ones I've encountered.
We're interested.
I'd say.
They certainly do things a little differently around here. Definitely not the brightest bulbs in the bunch, but certainly know how to get the job done. A little brutal, a little too much force for my liking, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Commandos. Commandos and
Commando.
Commando. My favorite type of tomato juice, Commando. It seems they do know how to do their job very well. If I heard correctly through Commander Din, you all seem to have stumbled upon the Acclimator, the Berserker,
Yes.
the Falleen Berserker. Well, it's a good thing that it was discovered. The Jedi Order has a request of you, since you're going out to investigate the ship. There was a young Padawan that was aboard the Acclimator, that was alongside Jedi Master Postman. The young Padawan's name was Kira, Kira. She was a Pantoran, set like yourself. But unfortunately, when the Berserker went missing, we lost contact, and same thing as Postman, we can no longer feel her within the Force. We don't know if that necessarily means she's dead, but
So she was with them when...
she was on board a different ship, but she was under the tutelage of Postman, so his Padawan. What we're asking is see if you can at least come across her body, or at least see what happened to our little Padawan.
I will do my best to bring her home.
That's good. That's good. I won't keep you too long away from. It's like Locke could just hear out of the corner. I won't keep you too long from your squad. I'll let you regroup with them and set up your game plan.
I appreciate you talking to me, talking to someone with a little bit of intelligence. Nice.
Personal log. Cannot drink Bacta.
Despite
Cannot
it looking
breathe.
like blue Gatorade.
Well, this is not necessarily a mission we would.
Should have done that next to
Just
like,
given all the
subterranean.
black tape over this project,
Yes.
or the redacted data, we would not like to send commandos into this unfamiliar of territory.
Understandably so.
I'll let you get back to it. So.
It's a good thing they're blacking out everything from this mission and make it look like we know what we're doing.
All they'll see is results.
Because they could write over all the bits where we're just screwing around.
I'm gonna look at the tank and look at you two.
No, your eyes are closed.
I look over, shrug at him, bubbles come out, and I scratch my ass to keep floating there.
Well, so it's like, we're totally blind, but like we're just like,
You can sense
feel
the
it.
force.
no, canonically we cannot.
You can sense my
You're
anger.
giving him pinches to like shut the fuck. So, like,
All I know is he's in the tank next to me because we dropped in at the same time. That's why I know I can flip him off.
So, the night passes. You guys have restocked. I guess it's safe to assume you all are going to be on your way to Bakura, which was the planet that was noted within
The last known of the Acclimator.
of the Acclimator.
The wreck of the Acclimator, I believe, right?
Yes, it was crashed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everyone got their supplies?
You have like stim packs and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I might need that later.
Don't worry, if they somehow bring you down, being the furthest away again, I'll march back over there and save you.
Once again, when you have the highest body count, they shoot you more.
You're a sniper. They shouldn't know where you're shooting from.
I was 20 feet away on the roof.
All I'm saying is they would have shot at me a lot more if there were a bunch of civvies in the way.
Man, you guys are funny.
See, Lockpick gets it.
So you're able to get there. It's probably it's probably a day travel. You are traveling to the outer rim at this point, so it's a bit of a trek. but
I ain't driving.
you ain't flying. You mean?
Is it just the 4 of us and the Jedi on board our craft?
Yeah.
Who is flying then? Probably. Do any of you guys have piloting?
I guess the ship would be
no.
outfitted with like an R2, R3 unit.
Yeah.
We just make him drive because we're all like, I ain't driving.
Piloting. I don't have any pilot. I can technically
pilot.
drive fine.
Huh?
I got rank piloting.
Hey, he's a pilot.
Of course, the psychopath murderer is the pilot.
What? How dare you say something about
I have an
about
impeccable
lockpick?
flying record.
How dare you? Most of us are psychopaths.
He's just the most
He's just
psychopath.
It's what makes
You
us
know what?
effective.
I think that I could trust him more than any of you to drive.
It's true.
To drive, sure.
Yes, that's all I'm saying.
You just better hope we don't end up in a gunfight, because he'll use a proton torpedo no matter how close we are. He doesn't give a shit. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
So fucking cool. I never did like it about life.
So
Hey, you're awesome, big guy.
Yeah, he gets it.
I'll say, so you guys arrive. I need somebody to give me I need somebody to do a scan on whether that be a computer's check to like find a location.
Yeah, it'd be computers.
I mean,
I
yeah.
did
Probably.
It kind of depends on how.
It's fine. It was empty.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on how exact the
You almost
like
spilled your vibro
location
drink.
we got off of.
You have a general area. It did not specify like exact location. Fisk, it's obvious that Fisk probably just meant to give this little information while he still knew where it was.
Yeah, so I suppose you could do an astrogation check or
Yeah.
computers.
I'll say, give me an astrogation. Make it average check. If somebody wants to.
I still have a 4 and int, so.
Yeah,
He's the smartest one of us.
It's because he's a psychopath.
He doesn't have any brain power for emotion, though.
He's like
That's
making
all, it's
those
all being devoted
noises
to,
like in Spaceballs. We've been gamed.
1 success, 2 advantage.
Hey.
You are able to. You're able to get You're able to get an exact location. The only unfortunate part is the best landing zone is away, like pretty far out from the ship. So it's going to be a bit of a walk.
At the drug
So it's like crash landed onto the planet, right?
Yes.
And so the landing zone nearest by, we're going to have to walk.
Well, luckily for us, we.
And it's
into
just-
it.
it's just-
the landing zone.
It's just in
And-
the it's in the woods.
In
So
the
I
woods.
mean it's your best location. It's well hidden, so really unless if enemies were to show up, they wouldn't notice you right away unless they did a scan of the ship.
Well, luckily for us, we cut all of our overland travel time in half because of the 2 of us. So,
Oh, yeah. You two
Uh,
are very good at moving.
it doesn't matter if we have to walk a distance. We'll
do it pretty
do
quick.
it relatively quickly.
Droid, keep a good eye on the ship. Calm us if there's any trouble.
He's gonna beep at you. Like I don't know.
I don't speak droid. Did you get that? He gets it.
He's just gonna beep and whistle at you. You kind of like do the little happy shake.
Happy shake?
Yeah.
He gets it.
He gets it.
I think that droid's a psychopath.
I don't trust this guy. Okay.
I can see in his eyes, his little beady camera eyes.
Like a dog's eyes.
Yeah. You're
Alright.
We paint little like shark teeth around the like edge.
I'll let you some paints in a little bit of time. I'll turn him into a little rancor. Absolutely.
The idea that you guys have this astromech is the ship's not even like given to you permanently. You're just already making modifications.
We're just gonna graffiti this piece of war equipment.
Yeah.
They're gonna have no choice but to give it to you because you already did all the
Well, no, somebody's gonna have to spend a lot of time cleaning it.
Exactly.
They'll make you do that.
So
It'll be the same
what's
guy who
our
had to clean Jester's armor.
moving through like wilderness? What's our usual marching order? Like how are we going about it?
I probably like Jester in front because his perception's best. I'd probably like to be closer to the front just because I'm the squad lead. So if we're gonna get ambushed,
He'll get Jester first and then you.
exactly. You'll see it coming, then they'll shoot me, and then I don't have to deal with the shit that goes down after that.
That's why we put the captain.
I don't know if you want to watch our back. I'm fine with that. Maybe the Jedi in the middle of the column.
Sounds good.
So
That way someone sneaks up behind us and thinks they've got an easy shot. They won't.
well,
They won't.
if anybody sneaks up behind you, they certainly won't sneak upon the rest of us.
I don't go down quietly.
Yeah, I guess. Do we want to try and remain kind of quiet, or just try and cover the distance as quick as possible?
I think we move fast.
I like that. We don't have to be noisy, but doesn't hurt to get there quickly.
Okay. As you guys are trekking through this forest,
Maybe we should have gotten like a wildlife report before we came here.
No,
I say like thinking as we're like marching through the forest. Like,
Can I make a survival check to see if
Probably,
there's like
knowledge,
T-Rex tracks or something?
sure, why not?
Just to make sure it's not like he's like maybe we should have gotten a wildlife report. I look down, there's a giant cloth footprints in the mud.
Man, I have.
And this is mostly like forest terrain.
I get
like,
It's a little bit forest terrain. You know, in the distance, you can see a mountain where the Acclimator is kind of leaning against. But as of right now, you're just trekking through a forest.
What's the difficulty on that survival check there, Jerry?
Yeah, it'll make it average.
2 success, 1 threat. That seems fitting.
There's nothing there. You don't notice it.
no.
Nothing there.
There's some like squirrel tracks. But
Now,
There's no big T-Rex tracks.
Now I want everybody to roll me a average perception check.
And that's why we
Perception.
have Jester in the lead.
2 perps.
No, that also seems fitting.
Perception. I have.
Mine's the exact opposite of yours.
Is that
Do I get a
one failure?
1 failure, 2 threat.
Threats.
I get a boost from my optic suite for this, right?
Yeah, you get a blue on any perception check you make.
Nice. Jesus H. Christ. 5 success, 2 threat.
Okay.
2 fails, 2 advantage.
2
I don't
success,
notice, but I'm in the back.
2 success, 2 threat.
Okay.
Everything looks good to you because you failed and everything's like, shit. Oh, sorry. So you have
1 fail,
2 cunning.
2
so
threat over
that'll
here.
be 2
And
green.
it was 2 success and a threat.
And
2 success, 2
You don't have any ranks, so it's that.
Which, again, seems fitting.
oh no.
2 failure, 2 advantage. Just
And again, it's the 3 in the middle / back. We're just like, hey, everything's fine.
So
And 2 in
for the
front are
2
like,
failures, you don't notice anything coming up. Nothing out of the ordinary stands out. But you two, with your advantages, you do get this sense that you are being watched. For all those who had successes, especially you, since you had the most, you quickly notice that you're coming upon a village.
Cool.
We got civvies.
In the woods? I see me looking up. I'm like,
Yeah,
the
some
villain-
people live in the woods.
Some people live
Poor
under
soul.
bridges, like Rancor.
I think he lives under a rock.
Yeah, I think this place would burn really well.
I don't think this is a hostile target there.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
If it was dry, maybe.
You know,
Okay.
I just like to look at I just like to think about those things.
Why would you say that out loud?
As you say that, the other two on top, you notice the village. You two notice on your sides what look like the civilians, and they are Kurtzens. They're kind of humanoid. They're humanoid, but their heads kind of have a lot of bumps going all around, and their face is kind of scrunched.
Okay.
But you two notice them just kind of walking along the side as they're going back to the village, obviously carrying water. Some have food.
They're not like posted up with blasters watching.
No,
us.
they don't.
We're the most dangerous of weapons.
They do not.
Sticks and rocks.
Those are the best we got.
That's exactly it. This is they're not
tying rocks to sticks.
they're not a super advanced village. Think of Ewoks on indoor sticks and spears. But they take notice of you guys, but they don't react hostile towards you. So I mean,
Don't look now, guys. We got people out in the woods.
I think they're ghosts.
I'm worried they're going to kidnap our R2 unit and venerate him as a god or something. It'll go right to his little dome head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them finger guns.
That's kind of messed up. Watch back.
You might send the wrong idea there, boss.
I'm assuming you guys are gonna just head towards the village at this point.
I mean, we could probably go around if we wanted
Do
to.
they seem pretty
They might know
intelligent?
something.
They seem intelligent. They take notice, and some of them kind of wave but they're puzzled as they wave because they see this group obviously trying to be sneaky and move quickly.
I don't know. We were
But
Hey, Jedi, use your magic to make them tell us what they know about the ship.
We could just go talk to them.
Or that.
That sounds like magic to me.
I guess
All right,
that's.
then keep your secrets.
I guess
Baker just
we'll.
really wants to see a magic trick.
Yes.
Well, if you guys learn how to behave yourselves, maybe.
We're never going to see a magic trick.
Well, I guess we'll start heading towards the village. They are.
As you start to walk up towards the village, you notice what seems to be probably one of the bigger Kurtzens start walking up to you. He'll kind of welcome you. He'll introduce himself. Greetings. I am the village leader here. Roku.
Basic.
Roku Apta is my name. And I don't believe I've seen such interesting species before.
I'm glad they said interesting and not tasty.
Oh, don't worry, boss. This is just armor. We look normal under here.
Well, normal to you. Definitely different to me.
He doesn't look normal to any of us.
I am Master Riki.
We all look exactly
Saying we all.
a Jedi.
There's a group of people that look exactly the same. So if you were to define it as normal, we would be the ones that would be the normal group of people.
Very interesting companions you keep.
Just saying.
Please, come. I'm assuming you have reason for being here?
We are here to investigate that ship. If there's anything you can tell us about the ship, that would be greatly appreciated.
Well, I can tell you it landed some time ago. I'm surprised to see more of you here in recent...
Why surprised?
Well, the last group of people came. It's been some time now since they were last here.
Was it just one group, or have there been multiple?
There have been a few months ago when first contact was made with the ship, it was just one group. But a few days ago, another group has seemed to take an interest in your fallen ship.
The first group was the pirates. The second group, somebody else.
Would they look like us?
Could not tell you. We saw a different ship heading towards the crash. Don't know anything about
Was it a big sharp shape? Like kind of a round shape?
So
The
you-
ship.
That's right. The square. That's right. Goes
So you
from the
didn't-
round hole. Triangle. Got it.
I
Round
do not know. I did not notice.
So you guys didn't encounter any of the people on that ship?
No, we sent a group of warriors to go look for survivors, but upon quick inspection of the ship, no life could be found. But that's not to say that nobody on board there is alive.
Okay.
It does seem like a very big ship.
Well, if there's somebody else investigating crash side, I think we need to get up there.
Fast, especially if it's any Confederate swords.
That is true.
Probably just junkers or pirates, but could be Confederates.
If you would like, I can send you with a couple of my warriors to give you a quick, get you there quickly. It seems like whatever's on that ship is of the utmost importance.
Navigating these forests could be really helpful and useful, so we'd appreciate that.
Yes. Feel free to rest a little bit. It looks like you've been walking for quite some time now.
Nah, he always looks like this.
I think we should just keep moving.
Always with the jokes, Chester. I'm wearing a helmet. We look the same.
He says, standing like 2 feet taller than this.
That's just my platform shoes.
You're wearing. It's quite the fashion statement. A minigun and platform shoes. Normally, I wouldn't wear both out in public.
I want to be legally classified as an installation.
He dreams of being a fire hydrant with
I'll assist my best warrior and he can guide you quickly to your ship.
Thank you.
To the crash.
Back to our ship. That's the wrong way. We gotta go.
That's our ship too,
Technically.
in the grand scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Mystery, he doesn't like it.
You guys will step out of like the hut that you were sitting in getting the information. There's another Kurtzen kind of wielding a spear, waiting to guide you to ship. And it doesn't take long. You make it there, maybe an hour, half an hour tops. You move fairly quickly. As you get to the outskirts of the ship, to where it's big open area, and then you have the ship. There is an opening that you will be able to access. But it's at this point the warrior looks at you all and just kind of nods and then walks away because
He got us here fast. Fair enough.
He's done his job.
Mission accomplished.
I don't think spears are going to be any good if there's any trouble in here anyway.
I don't know. I heard about these little fuzzy guys on Endor. Real terror.
Endor. I don't know that planet.
Oh.
Isn't Endor a big gas giant?
Well, yeah, it's the moon.
It's the moon.
Those creatures are cute.
I heard they'll bite your kneecaps off. Even through your armor.
Let's not go there.
Command, we've made contact with the locals and reached a crash site. We were told that somebody else visited it a few days before.
Give me a computer's check.
What difficulty?
Hard.
Uh-oh.
That's the difficulty in
3
JC
failures, 2 threats.
We're being jammed.
You get nothing. All you get is death.
Hey, Command.
Are you able to reach the ship?
We're being...
Maybe the R2 unit could boost the signal.
I have to crack at it too there, boss.
Either way, we're being jammed. Keep your eyes open.
Could I roll a perception to see if perception just for like looking at tracks to see if anybody like has come back and forth through here?
Yeah, go ahead. That'll be an average.
Survival, right?
Or, yeah,
For
survival.
tracks.
Survival. I'm slightly worse at that.
It's still cunning based, isn't it?
It is. I'm just being ornery.
Stop being ornery and stop being cunning and start
Fine,
being
there's
cunning.
2 successes and 2 advantage. How about that?
I'd like you to know that we have the same intellect.
You notice a bunch of tracks, but given the terrain, you can't determine how fresh they are.
They seem like boots, though.
They seem like boots. Some like drag marks, so something was dragged along the ground as well.
Like a body sized.
Not
Like a...
It was like a crate, like whatever
Okay.
they were.
Pirates.
Like they were trying to get stuff.
Scabs.
They were getting stuff.
Okay.
Oh, if I look at a boot print, does it look like a clone boot? I'd know what those look like.
I'll show you what I cloned.
Give me, you know what? Give me.
This looks like one of our boots. Oh, let me refresh your memory. In your face.
Well, I'd be leaned over looking at something.
Well, no, that's why. That's what he said. Let me refresh your memory. You look up at it.
No, you can't see the face.
I will say yes. Give me a check on that.
Okay, perception.
Make it a hard. See if you can notice your fellow brother's boot.
Fellow brother from another mother.
Just 2 advantage.
Nah, you can't. You can't make out any. You can't make any distinct markings of a clone trooper.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, let's head for the bridge. Because any navigation data this ship will have, any old comms data, anything like that, that's where we'll find it. Apart from that, if we're supposed to find anybody alive in here.
Well, I'm sure if somebody was alive, the natives would be like, yeah, there was some crazy dude.
Well, that's what they said. It's a big ship.
Let's hide.
That's true.
They got him. What? They got him in their basement.
Or he could be injured.
We're dealing with ships out of a fleet that were working on a top secret project. I don't think the natives are hiding something, but like the ships definitely are, and everybody involved.
And hopefully no one's figured out what they were hiding until we get in there.
I think I saw the natives making bricks earlier.
That'd be cool.
Bricks?
Speaking of sheriff brick joke.
Ah. You see, I'm like an animal that was like born and raised on an island where there's no predators because I haven't faced the shit. So I don't immediately, my brain just assumes that I'm safe at all times.
Do you even watch downtime activities?
Probably more than anyone. Except for him, if you count edits.
That's right.
A good editor doesn't even watch what he's editing.
It's very zen of you.
There were multiple whole Star Wars campaigns that I had to edit without watching any of the episodes because I couldn't know anything that was going on.
Sure. I'll try. I still don't know what was going on.
Well, Rancor, take the lead.
On
Just
it.
in case there's somebody in here.
Yeah, they hit you first.
Mm-hmm.
They'll try. I have the gun out at this point.
Okay.
And we'll everybody stay close together. Don't go wandering off. Let's head for the bridge. We'll start there.
Moving in. Is the ship is it dark inside?
Yeah.
Like,
It's dark. It's dark, but the lights are kind of flashing on and off. So it seems like there is power, but it's just not. It's not strong enough to go through all through the ship.
Emergency generator's still up.
Yeah, I'm just going straight night vision. That way, hopefully, they won't just see my flashlight coming.
Well, I don't think I have. But if you try and stab me, it'll be harder. I got this slick coating on my armor. And a grappling hook. They didn't give me the night ops helm, but I'll pop the flashlight on mine and be up front marching forward.
Okay. Wait, bro. And I'm assuming at this point you guys are all trying to be stealthy or at least somewhat quiet when investigating. Not...
Well, yeah, I don't think we should walk through the halls of the ship yelling, "Hello, is anyone there?"
I want to be an Air Force Ranger. I want to live I'm just slamming on each door as we go back.
I don't get no sleep because of you! I don't get no sleep because of me!
It's like when we're backpacking and we're like singing as we're going along.
You just slowly begin to lose your mind.
Yeah. I will say, you guys can get on to the ship fairly easily. Go ahead. I need everybody, because I'm assuming the three of you have your night vision activated. You have the light on your helmet on. Are you do you have your lightsaber out as your light, or are you just kind of following behind them?
I remember looking at some of the species. I'm not sure if they have.
I don't think Pantorans had anything special.
What
No.
armor upgrades did you get? I guess.
Then I will just have my lightsaber.
Extended.
Okay. Okay, so...
Oh, that's right.
So
the Vibers, huh? Okay, yeah.
So,
You will also just
Lockpick, Lucky, and Jester, you guys give me average stealth. Or
I only have a light. I don't have but
Yeah, he doesn't have
no?
night vision
You
either.
guys like? Okay, so whoever has the night vision, give me an average stealth roll. The rest of you who have lights on, give me a hard.
Mine was 1 failure, 3 advantage. Because my green die did not show up on
Just
mine.
2 threat.
Alright, and then
2 success, 2 crits.
3 purple versus 3 green.
It's gonna be
Who
hard
can
because I don't have
win?
night vision.
Yeah. Do you have
Not-
stealth? No.
The green.
Why didn't I put it in?
Just 2 failures.
Because I wanted to be talkative.
1 success, 1 threat.
So everybody except for Lucky and Master Riki can be quiet. It seems like you three are just making as much noise as possible, kicking like falling boxes. You're just tripping on stuff. You keep forgetting to like kind of mute the comms on your mask, so you're talking and it goes everywhere, so people can hear you.
Look down from time to time, Ranko.
I gotta keep my eyes up in case there's anyone coming towards us.
He can't see his feet because his big fucking gun's in the way.
You're not much quieter.
Fuck! I look down, buddy man.
It's the stormtrooper that hits the door.
You look down, hit your head. I look up, stub my toe.
They put fucking stealth coating on these boxes?
Well,
That must be. You should go back and pick that box up. Maybe the classified is in there. That way you can't find you
classified. You
given the
I swear,
large
whatever powers exist in this universe, one of these days I'm just gonna kill all of them. It'll make my job so much
Given-
easier.
No, lockpick's gonna kill all of us.
Given all of the
Probably
noise you make it to the bridge, and you didn't. While you were walking, you didn't hear anything.
Yeah, we heard some stuff.
Nothing. I mean, outside of each other, you didn't hear anything that would warrant concern. But you make it to the ship, or to the bridge. Sorry.
Yeah.
Is the door open?
It's cracked. Like it's like in a.
And it seems like it's not powered up to where we
Yeah.
can open it.
We didn't see anything suspicious,
Alright.
like
And I'm gonna kind of hook
bloodstains
the
or
gun
anything
back
like
onto
that.
the belt.
Goo.
Nothing out. Nothing out.
I don't. I mean, I'm wearing a helmet, but I make the noise.
Spit inside of his helmet.
Did you just spit in your helmet? Oh yeah, I guess I did.
Got a big goober going down my right cheek right now. I want to try and pry these doors open.
Okay.
All of them,
Was it strength roll
Like an
or
athletics,
like an
probably.
athletic? Give me an average athletics, because you're just so freaking beefy.
You're such a beefy boy. You're such a beefy boy. That is 6 success.
Great success.
It doesn't even feel like there's any pressure. You just kind of.
The door is your
It's not even that hard. You just kind of like.
Man, that was impressive, big guy.
Thanks. Take the gun back out.
So proud of this team.
Is he being sarcastic? I can't tell.
I never can.
You get to the bridge.
I feel like he's. This is a very dark joke to make. He's like the weird guy at like work or school that you're like make sure to be nice to because you're pretty sure if anyone was gonna snap and like bring a gun, it was gonna be him.
Unfortunately, we all have guns.
Just keep on his good side. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you're cutting that one out.
I might. Well, assuming that there's nobody in the bridge waiting to ambush us, because I heard us coming from a million miles away.
As you walk in, everybody give me perception. It'll be average.
3 success, 2
the
threat.
exact
It's
same
a ship.
dice. Head up. 2
Two
success, 2
monsters.
advantage.
2 greens versus 2 purples. The purples win
Oh,
again.
I got dick.
Straight
You got
nothing.
diddly fucking.
Two
Wow,
advantages
you're good
on
at this,
this.
too.
I am. I got flat dick. A goose egg for one
Prepare to get
failure.
your dick flat.
So the only
Flat
two.
dick, and then I got my dick flat.
So immediately as you walk in, Lucky, Rancor, you two notice a few fallen clone troopers kind of sprawled out. if you had advantages, you noticed there's some blaster fire along walls.
Blaster fire. I don't. I just noticed the clothes.
But all you see right now are dead bodies. Nobody really showing any signs that they're still alive.
Looks like these rigs got shooken up in the crash.
Any Jedi or Padawans?
Some of them were shot.
Not that you noticed, because you failed.
Ah.
Jester, watch the door. Lockpick, get into the computers here and see what you can dig up. Rancor, check the body, see if there's any survivors.
On it.
Sure thing, boss man.
I'll watch the hallway.
Since there's limited power,
pick them up and shake them a little bit.
since there's, I'll get to yours. Since there's limited power, give me a hard
Pull the
computer
guy up by
check.
his straps.
As you're checking a body, give me.
I'm gonna grab my chest and shake it a little bit. I think this one's no
Give
good.
me a medicine check. Give me a hard medicine check.
Hard medicine.
We got a one
Hard
success.
medicine is the only medicine I know.
I asked you to do it because you're the medic. And you're just like...
One success and what?
One threat.
You can get the computer on, but you have trouble keeping it working. So you don't have enough power in the computers right now. So you can't really find anything if you want to.
One success on the medicine check.
As you are shaking one of these clones, you hear one of them raspily, like, take a breath.
Oh, we know that the atmosphere on this planet is hospitable, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna pop his helmet off and get a look at the guy.
He's a clone.
Alright, I want to make sure
That would be really funny. You pull the hit someone, you're like, what the fuck? Sorry, that just hooked. I get a look at him. He's a clone.
I'm trying to let him get some fresh air and make sure his face isn't fucked up, you know? He's not hurt.
He is badly beaten and bruised, obviously, probably from the crash. His eyes are still kind of shut as he's struggling to breathe right now.
He's like, it's alright, trooper. We're here to help. What happened to you? And I'm gonna just be trying to, like, administer aid while talking to him.
Okay. He kind of just he starts kind of mumbling a little bit. You can't necessarily make out what he's saying. The only thing that you clearly can make out from him whispering is "Stop it." That's all he said. That's all you can hear clearly.
Stop it.
Stop it.
I'm here to help you. I'm not stopping. Come on, man.
Come on,
Rick.
that's all he's really saying. It doesn't take long, as he'll just eventually succumb to his wounds. That is really the only thing you were able to get from him.
Damn, too far gone. Looking him over, does he look like he was blasted? Like he was shot?
Not on like the overview of his body. You don't notice any blaster bolts. It just seems like the crash is what kind of did him in.
Okay.
Other than that, all the other bodies you check are gone.
Body's still warm. He's like, well, time to perform an autopsy.
Do I put, like, rubber gloves over my normal gloves
Yeah.
so I can get my armor dirty?
Just rip through.
So yeah, really that's it.
Damn.
Awesome. And yeah, going back to you, you don't have enough power to do a full look at the computers.
Do you route power in any way, or?
You could, if you were to get to like the engines, like engine control, you could probably reroute power to the bridge.
All right, squad, no objective. Reroute power to the bridge.
New objective.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
Giving her all she's got.
Don't do it, Loki! I don't have the power!
I don't have the power.
It's like he turns, he like hits the power button on the computer and it like starts booting up and then it just crashes. It's like, I can't do it. I can't do it, Loki.
Yeah,
Listen,
some
Sometimes that is my life. Don't try to get a computer power.
He plays
up.
RPGs to escape his job, alright? don't make him do an IT simulator.
Have you tried unplugging all of the peripherals before you?
Oh, it's just a Windows update all along. That's what's causing it to crash.
No. A Dell command update. That's the secret. That's the secret sauce right there.
Command Joe.
Command. Command.
All right, let's head
I think that is a video.
let's head for engineering, I guess.
I'll take point.
Okay. Everybody give me another
Everyone's trying to
stealth
be a
check.
little bit quieter this time.
Average, or is it still hard for us?
It's still hard for those who
Flashlight.
have the lights. Average for those who are using their HUDs.
I fail.
3 success, 1 threat.
1 success, 2 threat.
3 greens against 3 purples. And the purples win again!
I am the one with 2 left feet.
Wow,
It was us two.
It is drastically
It was the
changed.
exact opposite.
Now it's the exact opposite. You two are bumping into like everything that you can.
Everyone trying to stay a little quieter this time. God, shit! Who put this box in? This box was not in this hallway when we came up here the first time.
Told you, shadow skin clothing on that fucking box.
I swear these things don't show up in infrared.
That's why I use a flashlight. Fancy boys.
As you all are walking through the hallway to get to engineering, I also would like a perception check.
I'm sure there's.
This will be average. You guys have lights. That you
I just keep rolling the same 2 perps versus
Hey,
3
2 success, 1 advantage.
Okay.
just 1 advantage.
2 success, 1 threat.
1 success!
What?
The greens won! The greens won! The underdog.
2 failures,
Come back in a
1
second.
advantage.
They had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
Why am I voting like dog dude?
Because you're waiting
So-
for the combat
so-
to do well.
Success.
I wasn't a
Success.
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 I was nothing.
You're
Just an advantage.
Just advantage. Okay. So the 2 successes.
3 successes.
Well, I'm looking at both of
I
them.
know.
For the successes, you guys start to hear something coming along the walls.
No, they're in the goddamn walls!
The rest of you don't hear anything. You had advantages, you said?
Yeah.
I'm too busy.
Looking
bumping
around,
into
you
things.
notice some weird. You notice specific parts of the ship have been taken apart. You don't necessarily understand what that means for you guys, but you do take note
I'm
of
like-
this.
I'm no mechanic, but lockpick. That look intentional to you? Pointing at a dismantled portion of ship.
I don't think so.
I've got movement.
Where at?
They're in the goddamn walls!
Which ones?
Oh!
So,
Their ship is only walls.
Just shoot where I shoot.
If the I got movement, or at the I got movement, if I pop the cyber scanner, what's? Are we just surrounded? Is it popping? Is it the motion tracker thing in Aliens, or it's
Hey,
just
Lucky,
like,
turn that off.
it's just like millions of them?
Wish you hadn't. Really wish you hadn't.
you
Glad you did, but I wish you
You
hadn't.
pop the tracker. There's nothing on your scanner. The only thing you're noticing is the 5 of you.
Only the 5 of us on scanner.
Can I make a perception to note like more detail? Like,
Sure, this will be harder though.
okay.
I'm holding a frag grenade.
They're in the walls.
They're about to be in the same room as us.
Is it gonna be a hard check?
Yeah,
Okay.
because now you're trying to figure out more details. If you can.
Only 1 advantage.
You really don't notice anything different from the sound. You still hear something along the walls, but you can't make out what that is. Now, question for those, because I'm just gonna say this: we're about to be in initiative.
Sure.
But how does a drop
Cool
work
for-
here?
cool for
do they
The ambushers.
do the ambushers get like a blue die when they do an
Not
attack?
unless they have something.
Well, they're going to be rolling cool, and we're going to be rolling vigilance. But let me double check. Sneak attacks.
Oh, sneak attack though. Boba Fett.
Boba Fett, where?
No, Boba Fett's just a kid.
It's true. He looks like a younger version of us.
Yeah. Weird. It's not mine.
I just love it. I'm gonna raise this kid so that he doesn't have the same childhood that I had. Immediately dies.
Immediately gets beheaded.
I'm gonna get a clone of myself so I can give me the father I never had immediately.
It is really
It
tragic
looks
when
like
you think
it's
of that.
kind of Star Master decision. So kind of up to you. The general is like, depending on it, how nice you want to be, ranging from like a full free round. But a lot of people just say boost dice on their cool check so that they're going to be more likely to act first.
Alright. Everybody roll me vigilance.
Roll me pace out.
Roll me. Tiger sales.
I'm fairly vigilant.
Ha!
Nice.
Ooh.
And then your vigilance.
Hey, that's
Just
not
willpower.
worse.
Which is also this.
Fine.
Oh,
Say trash.
He gets it.
That was really good for 2 green die. Holy shit.
Damn.
That was damn near perfect.
Damn, son. Take a look at these.
Nice.
thank you, thank you.
Did any of them have 3 successes or more?
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Sorry, he's got to roll like a billion times.
Yeah.
So, anyone get 5 success? No.
The word. It's the classic D&D thing. It was just years of roll initiative. Bam! 24. Reroll. What the fuck do you mean reroll?
How did time me?
What are we
All the
fighting?
things to get tied on.
What's everybody's roll?
The top is 3 success, 1 advantage for the Jedi Master.
Okay.
Jedi Knight.
Then 2.
And then him and I both got 2 success and 1 advantage.
Okay, so you two tie with one of the enemies. You get to start first, and then the rest of them. I have 2 enemies that rolled flat nothing, 3 that rolled 1 success, 3 advantage, and 1 that rolled 3 success.
Well, that beats my 1 success, 2 advantage.
Yeah, I have 1 success, 1 advantage.
So
So
Three
Jedi,
success, Jedi.
Jedi.
1 slot at the top.
and then
usually if it's a tie, I think the generic rules just give the players first. That's what I always ran, but it's
I'll
up to you
say-
as the person running.
I'll say for this, you guys have the first attack.
So we will have. Did you say one of them had 3 successes?
Yes. So it goes.
It goes one
Jedi,
of them, her, one of
one of
them,
them,
2 of us,
3
3
of
of
them,
them.
or flat nothing. Does that
Flat
we need
nothing's
flat nothing.
Would be
flat
last.
nothing's us. Yeah, last.
Okay. 3 of us, 3 of hers,
Favors.
and then
Then the
Then
next
and then
2
2,
are-
and then
the
2
flat
more
ones.
of the other.
So I would write that down on a note card. Because it's one of us. You can just do like heroes, villain, hero, hero, villain, 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 hero, hero, villain, villain. 1, 2, 5, 6 of them?
All right.
There's 6 of them?
7. There's supposed to be 7 of them.
7 of them?
Unless I did my math.
You say Boba Fett?
Over there.
Boba Fett. Boba Fett, where?
Oh
Accidentally
yeah, because
kills
one
Boba
tied us
Fett.
as well. But
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
go first. So there's
Nuts.
4 between.
Yeah.
These nuts.
Got him.
So
He's eaten by
all right.
spiders.
So the Jedi Master can go first.
Okay, what do I see? What is going on?
You hear the command like for we've got company, but since you failed your perception, you really don't know what's coming.
I'm stabbing the walls.
Okay, go ahead and just roll
Like a
lightsaber.
percentile die. How
Yeah,
lucky-
roll me a D100.
And see how lucky you are.
Get fucked.
87.
That's pretty lucky.
Okay, now roll me an average lightsaber attack.
It's not the luck. It's not luck. It is the force.
Brawn and your lightsaber.
My bronze 3, my lightsaber's 2.
Nope. Walks down the hallway.
2 success and a triumph.
A triumph.
And a triumph.
Okay. How much damage does the lightsaber do?
A billion.
No, it's like 6, right? Plus
I don't
your
know.
number of successes.
Yeah.
Oh
I
wait,
think it's
8 damage.
8 damage negates
8
basically all.
damage.
Yeah. So
I just put
I think
green
it is.
and
It
then
is
8
base
damage.
6.
so as
Base
you
6, isn't
I
it?
think it's base 6.
as
Did
you
get
just
something to buff
stab
the damage?
No.
Then why is it written down as 8 damage?
I have no idea.
Because it might have been what you did the last time.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
it might have
so
2 successes.
6
That's
damage.
6
and then-
damage, but you add the number of successes, so it will deal 8 this
8
time. It
damage.
goes
So-
through, so up to 10 points of success.
Then I'll put a 6
And
Half of that.
so for your successes, you slice at the wall, and you immediately notice sparks, and falling to the ground, you notice scavenger droid. A Trandoshan scavenger droid.
Are they?
With your triumph, your triumph is where you notice the other 6 start coming towards you guys. But you specifically notice it, so you can.
Dear God.
I mean, technically, we got clankers.
We got clankers! Technically!
So now it's
That's
their-
what they look like, the
Now
scavenger
one of them
droids?
is going.
No, it's just like that's a line from Star Wars Republic Commando.
We got clankers.
We got clankers.
So scavenger droid is now going to take.
That's some Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so Jedi.
Like cut through a wall and a droid fall out of it.
Now one of the droids is gonna shoot their ion beam at the Jedi Master here.
Okay.
And average because he's fairly close.
I will reflect it when it is my turn again.
It is so 2 success and a threat, so 10 damage.
10 damage. Ooh. Base 8 on those.
Is it an ion? So is it like against strain? Is it
Uh,
an ion weapon?
Yeah, ionizing beam. It is an ion weapon, so it's straight.
Yeah, I think that usually ion weapons are strain based, but
A lot of ion weapons, some ion weapons, I think, only target droids.
Okay.
a lot of them.
So 10
It'll affect your strain more or less.
So you
10?
can't
A lot of ion
reflect it
weapons.
then. So 10. Oof. So you soak 5 of it. And you go down to. Sorry, math. 9.
9 strain?
9 strain.
Damn. Well, I got one of them buggers.
Yeah, but then the other one kind of just like you feel it, like you're blocking it, and it's taking everything to kind of keep you up right now. The strain. After that, it is 2 of our heroes.
I'll start blasting.
I'd like to
Actually,
I think
it's lockpick. Well, I
it
guess
was Lockpick and Rancor who rolled.
Don't we just
but
get
we can
slots?
choose. whether
Yeah, I
we
guess you
go.
guys could choose who can do it. Yeah.
I want to use my slot.
I want to use my slot.
Okay.
Looks like you're waiting. Get in the back, sniper boy. Odd, you go first. Even I go first.
Would you like to go?
It's a 4.
sniper boy?
Haha. I'll go first.
4's odd.
I think it's odd that you'd say that.
You're odd.
I will shoot. I'll shoot at the one that zapped. Because that's the only one I think that I know where it's at.
Okay,
'Cause I saw it zap.
it's average.
Are you
It's
declaring
fairly
auto-fire?
close.
Huh?
Are you declaring auto fire?
If I only see the one, I haven't noticed them yet.
You haven't noticed
The only one
ones.
I've noticed is the one that I think that would have
Yeah.
blasted her. So I think I'm gonna not. If it's
As of right now, the only one who has noticed all of them, you guys know that they're droids, but she's the only one who's really seen where they're all coming from.
Where are they? Are they all just
They're
surrounded?
just kind of along the walls right now.
How come your scanner didn't pick them?
Along the.
Yeah, I don't want to make it hard, so let's do that.
Because I'm
looking for life forms and not necessarily electrical systems.
Fair.
That is 1 success, 4 advantage.
So next time I need to.
Jesus.
So
next time I need
that's-
to
So
declare
that's
that I'm looking for
13
electrical
damage
systems.
before so.
you
electrical
destroy
systems.
another train.
Hey,
Supposed to go next.
Sklur get a boost, and the Jedi get a boost.
Yay.
And they already shot at the Jedi once, so I'm also gonna I'm gonna like blast across where that one was, and I'm gonna be stepping and kind of interposing with where the Jedi is, and I will take the bodyguard maneuver. So I'll suffer a strain to upgrade all combat checks against
Okay.
her kind of interpose. I'll be like, get behind me, laser sword girl. Or guy, girl, right? She's a girl, yeah.
Rancor can't
Which
go.
is why this dynamic's so
doesn't see
funny.
gender.
'cause-
it's like the sister with all her shithead brothers.
Exactly. Now it's the psychotic murderer's turn. Or I mean lockpick.
A psychotic.
Who are you
Turn of the team.
He's making a lot of assumptions about you.
He's our psychotic murderer.
I'm gonna throw.
Psychotic murder.
I'm not a psychotic murderer. I'm throwing him.
Since you really don't know where they are, make this a hard.
Okay.
You're just kind of throwing randomly to the wind.
There's
I'm just throwing this out there, Jerry. You could spin one of those dark side over there to give him a chance of despair, blowing us up
I don't want to be that mean.
by
just yet.
upgrading one of those purples to a red.
Listen,
That is something you have access to.
listen.
If I were running the game,
Listen. This is just beginning, my friends.
One success.
One success. So the grenade does how much damage?
6, and is that plus a blast?
it's
No,
plus,
it's 6 plus whatever.
How many successes you got? But
Oh,
it also
8.
does the
8.
blast.
So it does 9, and then if you had gotten enough successes, you could have triggered blast.
So what? Oh, I see.
Yeah, you trigger
You
blast.
trigger
You
blast.
blast to hit other people that are like within the range.
9.
9 damage.
So you destroy another one. There are 4 more
There's
left.
probably something over here. Just
A bunch of sparks fly. Nice toss, lockpick.
And I think
So is
there's-
blast like how you get other things?
Yes.
Yeah. The blast damage. If you trigger blast, you deal the blast damage to something in the blast range around the like.
or essentially
target.
anything within the blast range.
I didn't even use
One
my
is-
blue on that one.
One's going to successfully sneak up behind you and try to attack you with its drill. So it's a-
This is not a drill.
Welcome to the dentist.
Well, no, he's behind me. He's not the dentist.
it grasps onto your helmet, but your armor kind of stops the drill from really doing anything as it only gets a threat.
Okay.
So it's going. So the threat, I think, will give a setback die to
No, it
or
takes a setback.
yeah.
The threat is bad for it.
Yeah.
Do they have a strain threshold? Or are they like the smaller?
I assume
They're smaller. They
So
don't
they
have it.
They don't have strength.
They are.
Not to sell that.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
Minions or whatever. I
so
don't know if
yeah.
there's really a one threat thing you can spin that's very relevant against minions.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. Another one's going to take an ion blast at Master Riki.
Make sure one of those perps is red because I did the bodyguard.
They want the.
Upgrade.
They
one
want
of them.
this Jedi dead.
Upgrade difficulty. So yeah, one of the
I just want
for
to be
their
knocked
shot or
Yeah.
drill is going to be a red.
That fails.
Okay.
So that's 2. One's going to take a crack at.
Am I getting drilled or am I?
It's an ion beam.
Ionized.
Beam.
Beamed up.
Oh, I can't.
I have one ranged defense, so there will be one setback.
So
Yeah.
exciting.
Remember, there are rules for taking shots at a target that's engaged, like at the engaged range with.
Okay, this one's gonna hit for 2 success, 3 threats. So that's going to be 10 string.
choke me out.
I'll soak 3, so I'll take 3 of that strength.
Okay.
Down to 9 strength.
I'm not a cheating.
And then
Can I get a no soda?
the last one is going to take another shot at you,
Yeah, no problem.
and it's gonna miss.
Alright.
So
Look at his
that ends
pretty-
their turn. So now 4 more, and it's 2 of our last turn.
When you say
Declare
Oh,
on fire!
I had this knee-jerk reaction when you said that they
Wait,
missed
Will.
me
Can you hand
to
me a
be
short-
like, oh, well then I'll use my maneuver
just
to
the
get
same
him.
one,
I'm
yeah.
like, no, I'm not playing. I'm not playing Tertius.
Or Sergio Juan.
Or Sergio Juan Julio. I am playing Rancor, which is the Republic Commando equivalent of Tertius.
I like that.
Where are you? Like further back?
I was like I'm in the column.
Okay.
We're all kind of grouped up.
Yeah. Okay.
I was
It's an
I was in the
average check.
front earlier because I was trying to make perception checks, so I assume I was like right behind you.
It's an average check, and Also, I'm upgrading one of those to a red.
Hey. Ooh.
You'd love to see it.
You'll love to see it. I do. Oh, I'll take my aim action.
Technically,
Aim
if
Yeah,
at
yeah,
any
thank
point
you.
in this, so like you have to, with Autofire, you have to declare the hardest target as
Just
your
in case.
target, just so that way you're not like, well, this guy's really easy to hit, so
Yeah.
I'll Autofire at him and then also hit that guy.
So if
that's really
one's in
hard.
short range and one's in long range, and you want the opportunity to hit both,
So
you have
if
to
at
make a
any
long
point
range
of
shot.
this you are going to be hitting, or you're planning on hitting a droid that is engaged with, like at the engaged range with anybody else, which I assume they have to be to use the drills, you're going to have to upgrade another one of those purples.
Gotcha.
But it's essentially like engaged range, like a ranged attack in engaged is basically the same as medium range because you're in close range, so it'd be one purple. But since you're engaged, you upgrade to two purple.
No. Well, yes. Yeah, that's true.
Unless
But
you're using ranged
if you're shooting at a target that is engaged with, like if he's shooting at the droid that's trying to drill you in the face, that's
actually
going to
him in the face.
right.
No.
Well, but there are attacks at a whole bunch of you.
Yes, I
So,
realize that.
like,
but anyway,
Right. So it's like at
it's
that
an
one in
additional
particular.
upgrade if it's
It's-
engaged
it's-
with an ally.
Yes, and any despair is automatically spent to hit the ally instead.
Right.
So it's just if you're going to try and hit that one, that
No,
should
it's
be
trying to-
that needs to be the one you target because it's going to affect the roll.
You should just turn
You're
over.
fucked.
You should just turn over a thing so you can have 2 full rows.
Yeah. I need one more dice. I need one more dice. All right. Here we go. So I'm using my aim maneuver.
And you're not going to
I'm not gonna
potentially be
try
hitting
to-
the one that's
right.
on here.
I'm shooting
Okay,
the ones
fine.
that are farther.
So it
out.
should be, they are at average difficulty right now, so
Yeah.
it should be a third, which you've upgraded.
Yeah.
Yes. All that checks out.
Ooh,
thing.
dang.
It's
weren't aiming at
it's
that
a good thing you didn't aim at the one attached to
Yeah.
him because you
That
would hit
is-
him instead.
2 auto-fired, though,
Yeah.
because you auto-fired. So you're hitting 3.
So I'm hitting 3 of them for 12 damage apiece.
Okay,
But
so
they have a despair.
But there is a despair.
there is a despair.
I hit a fucking fuel line.
You managed to destroy the 3 that, except for the one that's on him. But kind of like you said, you hit something and it triggers an explosion. And with that explosion, you've pretty much knocked out the power. Whatever remaining power was in this area on the ship is now no longer there.
Fuck.
Woo! That was fucking cool.
You got a fucking like droid on your helmet.
Now it's to the fearless leader.
I thought you were a sharpshooter. I'm the one who's supposed to rain hell down.
So that's I think the only one that I can see at the moment is the one attached to him.
Listen,
Yeah,
they have auto fire.
Because you have you have the night vision.
Since
I
we-
mean, if you're as good at using your gun as you are.
Yeah.
I did not because
I
it would have
will
made it a much
aim.
less good roll for.
I mean that's a fun roll to try and shoot it off of him.
I think that's a great roll. No way that you're
He's gonna put a
accidentally
bullet straight through your
pocket
brain.
Oh!
No. In fact,
it. Double triumph
it's
all the way across.
hilariously it's 4 success, 3 threat, and 2 triumph.
How do you even spend 2 triumph in this?
You crit it twice.
There are some things you can only spend 2 triumph on.
Oh. Of course, we get that against like some dinky fucking droid.
dorky fucking
Instead of an
scrap
up-
droid.
Yeah, it doesn't really do me all that much good unless I want to just like cripple it without destroying it. But
Maybe we could hack information out of this thing.
See where its like hub is, because like if there's
There might be,
scavenger
like, a
droids
control
trying to,
console.
like, yeah.
You might be able to use it.
Oh.
Yeah.
okay.
Cripple
Yeah.
it without destroying it.
Yeah,
so
it's
try and
like
reverse
it-
it.
What if you did this dumb thing? Wait a second, that's not so dumb.
What if we did this really stupid thing? You're a genius.
Well, it's not necessarily stupid. It's just that like it's like that's like about my only option for
Yeah.
spending 2. So yeah, it, like. So he's standing there going on about how awesome this explosion was, and then a bolt just clips the thing right off of his helmet, but it doesn't. It
Doesn't
like
destroy
just
it.
disables
It
doesn't
shoots
destroy
off
it.
all 4 of its little like grabby legs. So it just like.
Okay.
Well, that one's out of fight.
Are there any left?
No,
That was the last one.
you've finished initiative. You manage to pretty much knock that droid off of him. You don't completely destroy it. Everything else is just completely gone to shit. There currently is a fire going on near you guys.
That fire is the least of the ship's problems.
There's the fire, and then you have a droid that you can do whatever you want with.
Hey, lockpick. You want to open up that droid?
Yeah, right.
And given how clean of a shot it was, your computer check is going to be easy.
You sheared off one of its security modules.
Well, they just bolted onto the outside.
So just for the sake of anyone who lost strain, at the end of each encounter, we can roll a simple, which is like a non-contested, discipline or cool check to recover strain once per encounter at the end of it.
So discipline.
I assume that's the end of this
Yeah, we're
encounter.
done for now.
Okay. So Jocelyn's
Do
gonna
I still
roll
get
boss
that
about-
blue die that I forgot to use that he gave me, or is that just
No, your turn has
And it's like for each success you recover a strain or something.
Yeah.
3 successes?
Holy
1
shit.
disadvantage.
That's what
3
advantage.
success,
1 advantage.
3 success, 1 advantage.
I don't think advantage does anything for
one-
it. I got 2 success and 1, so I just got 2 strain back.
How much does a triumph get you?
I'm pretty sure that gets you everything.
I don't think it actually does anything special for you.
We should home roll that.
Shit.
I was gonna say I'll allow a triumph to give her all of her strength.
Hell yeah.
Because
I like those. I like home rules that benefit me.
well, I mean, it's kind of shitty to roll a triumph and not be able to
You
do
have
anything.
you
other
actually
than
have a
that.
point in willpower, like in what's it called, discipline. So it's like
Yeah.
like who specs into discipline? Fucking
I could have
Jedis.
specced into it twice because of my
Yeah.
career.
What you were able to discover when
Clearly
hacking
no
into this scavenger droid is there is a whole Trandoshan crew aboard this ship. As of right now, they are all spread apart. But from what you can gather, they have heard the explosion and they are all going to reconvene. But that's about as much information as you get. You don't know where they're going to reconvene, and you don't know how close you are to them or where they are or exact locations.
They're in that yellow alert level, which in stealth games is usually my favorite alert level because it means it doesn't matter now how many bodies they find.
They'll just stay.
They'll just stay at yellow until they spot me. So then you just start. So then they start sending out the hunting parties, and the hunting parties don't come back.
Let's go raise it to red, boy.
I like the idea that you hack into that bot and it's just like their group chat, like it just because it monitors the group chat in case of it's like a
public
Discord bot.
secrets lol.
Yeah.
Me.
GIF, me.
Yeah.
GIF.
Listen, it's probably fucking boring as hell on this planet, so
This is misspelled. This is misspelled.
I do like that it's like a Discord
Treasure
bot. It's like
emoji.
you send it, you're like
Trandoshan wow face emoji.
After that, I mean, you guys can continue on.
I mean, we've inconvenienced them as much as we've inconvenienced ourselves by shutting down what remaining power this ship had.
that's true. Well, just to the bridge, right?
In the specific area,
No,
you
just
don't.
the
You
area.
We were on the way to the-
you only notice your area because it's just where you're exactly at. You don't know about the rest of the ship. The rest of the ship could have power still.
I think we continue on to engineering.
Yeah.
See if we can get power back up in the bridge. I mean, maybe that's where they're reconvening, but there wasn't anybody there when we were there. So we can get power back up to the bridge, then even if we have to just then that becomes sight.
Yeah.
If that's where they reconvene, then it's sight, and we take sight.
You got all your straight back.
What?
So I think we continue on to engineering, see if
No
we
one
can get
got
power.
wounded, right?
No.
See if we can get the power back up and running, and
I really tried to drill lock freaks bring there, but
They whiffed super hard. Well, they only had a 1 in that melee, so
Not super
and going against a black die and the one
Oh,
purple
that's
die, it doesn't matter. There's
That's
no way
okay.
they're breaking through that.
yeah, we were recovering strain after the encounter, and you happened to roll a triumph, and Jerry was like,
Take it all.
Take it.
Sweet.
Because Erickson goes, I don't think you really get anything
By the
special.
rules.
By the rules, you don't get any
default,
special. But I was like, that's kind of shitty to just roll a triumph and not have anything to do with this. So I'll allow it.
Yeah, let's get back into marching order, head for engineering, and I'll keep the scanner up looking for life forms, just so that way we don't run into the Trandoshan crew
There you
just having a powwow in the middle of a hallway.
Alright.
All right. Gathering point was hallway 37B. Thanks all for remembering that.
We breach a wall just because we decided to just walk in a straight line through the ship to get to.
Yeah, so onward down. We're still trying to hit the engine bay and reroute power.
Let's see if we can.
Do you think one of the Transoceans gets to play our favorite game of lightsaber or plasma cutter? Like they see like the cut open wall and they're like,
I just hope they don't
The
play
thing
our
is-
second
the
favorite
thing
game of Gaffy Whack.
The thing is, you need at least 2 people
That's
to
true.
play lightsaber or laser cutter.
That's true.
And really, you need at least 2 people to play Gaffy Whack as well.
That's true. You need the Gaffy. and-
Well, really, it works best with.
Depends on how good the whack is.
that's true.
Really, you need 3 people to play Gaffy Whack. Ideally, but it does depend on how good the whack is. If it's a good whack, you're waiting.
Knick-knack, Gaffy Whack. Hit the commando in the dome.
Yeah, you guys, on your way to
Gaffy stick in
engineering.
my
On your way to engineering, it has gone eerily quiet once again. You don't, obviously, you've taken care of your current problem. As you're leaving, you just hear the crackles of the fire behind you from the explosion.
That's somebody else's problem.
Yeah. You don't know so much. Jocelyn, give me a perception.
Oh.
The Force.
And actually, you know what? Instead
What
of
kind of-
perception, just give me a force
Oh,
roll.
force side?
I
Okay.
like how just these bone
If it's
clones
her
being like,
force,
use the
two.
fall.
Get,
Yeah. Ha!
They're saying it to each
Ow.
other.
More light side.
I force
You were
him.
forced.
As you
forcing
Uber force.
You could have
yeah.
just lifted a. You could have.
Yeah.
You could have just lifted an X-wing out
They
of
could.
the swamp.
They could. She could have opened the freaking the holocron.
No, she would have been too light and
Yeah.
too dark. Perfectly balanced.
She could have rolled. She could have opened a holocron.
A Jedi holocaust.
As you all are walking down the hallway, you feel the presence. The force kind of guides you towards this closed door. You don't know necessarily what's on the other side. You just know that something's beckoning you from the other side.
Bonus objective.
Where's Laser Sword going?
What?
Hey,
Right,
Master
Ricky.
Ricky. Engine room's this way.
Open up this door.
You heard
You
her.
got it, boss. I walk over and I try and push the button to open the door.
There's no power.
But he does it anyway.
I tap it a couple times. Alright. Hook the minigun back onto my back.
Yeah,
and
try
then,
all of his options.
I'm gonna try and pry the door open.
You know the little wipers are on the outside of the helmet, right?
Oh, I know.
Special ones installed on the inside.
He's just smelling his
They
own
get
It's
the
like-
eyelashes every time.
I like the idea, like, the helmets have, like, fans, like, to keep you guys cool. His is already shorted out because of how many times he spits in his helmet.
Mine's really more of a humidifier. What's the difficulty?
You don't have the crack, so it's average. So, like, you have to actually kind of pry it.
Lockpick's got a viper.
2
so-
success, 2 advantage, and a triumph.
What?
That'll
You
go.
tough boy.
You break this door opening.
I like bend the metal to open it, prying this thing open.
I think it was a push door there, but.
Looks like a bowl under me.
He doesn't slide. He doesn't slide it back into the
Yeah,
wall.
he opens it as a
He just peels one side of it open.
As the door opens, you feel the force really start to pull you more into the room. And with that, roll me another force die.
Good. Pop up.
Everybody in the room, Rancor?
2
Flashlight
light
in.
side, but only 1 dark side.
2 light, 1 dark as I scan with the flashlight into this room ahead of me.
You walk in, and you kind of get this weird vision. You see what looks like a Jedi with a lightsaber being attacked, but you don't see the assailant. You see this Jedi struggling against whoever's attacking her. And then the vision, as quickly as it came, it disappears, and in front of you is the lifeless body of Kira.
Is that
That's the
Padawan?
Padawan.
I mean, just one down looks like in here.
Cause of death?
One sec. I'm gonna drop down to the body. How is this like a kid?
Yeah.
It's a Padawan, so like a
young
young
teen.
teen,
And be like,
She looks just like me, but smaller.
but smaller.
mini version of her and not looking
Roll
great.
me a medicine check. Make it average because it's kind of dark in there.
One success, 2 advantage.
You notice there's no blaster fire into her. She was beat with blunt force trauma.
I'm gonna look back. Cause of death, blunt force trauma.
Shit.
No blaster marks on her.
We have to bring her back.
On it. I'll pick her up onto a shoulder.
And as you pick her up, the
Man,
lightsaber will drop from her body. So somebody.
Dibs.
I didn't get one in the
I
last game.
assume that needs to go to you.
Yes.
Yes.
If you'll give it to me, oh boy, will Rancor have a great day. But out of respect, Rancor's like, woo!
What's the Padawan's lightsaber? Is it blue? Is it green?
It's not functioning.
It's not on, right?
It's not
You turn it
on. It's not on. If you turn it on, it's blue.
Blue.
Blue always was my favorite color. Well, let's keep moving.
Hey,
You knuckleheads will never get a lightsaber.
Can't knock me for trying.
and with that, we'll stop. I think that's a good starting point.
Yeah.
So
We've recovered. Mission sub-objective completed.
you have found the deceased body, Kira. You know she was she was attacked. You don't know by what or who, but she did not die by this universe's standards normal means. She was not stabbed or anything. She was
Blunt trauma.
How do you blunt trauma Jedi? Even a Padawan.
One that's on their own ship separate of their master. That to me says like they know how to swing the freaking lightsaber. So.
and with that.
Over here like the peanut gallery.
We're literally
You're literally-
Yeah,
No, you're those guys. You're those Muppets that don't.
Waldorf and
Definitely a couple of Muppets. That's
I'm really glad this is over. I was starting to fall asleep there. And with that,
I hate to break this to you, and I don't want to be blunt.
I think you need.
This kid got beat to death.
I think you need to put an "and with that" counter on this.
I said that like 3 times and we get
Jerry trying to close out the episode.
Grasping at straws. Grasping at straws.
Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you in the next one. If you would like to see more of our content, we have more Star Wars, Savage Worlds, and some D&D. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you in the next episode.